Okay, so equipment-wise, what's absolutely necessary for next season that we don't already have?
I don't think there's anything that's absolutely necessary. Like, there's some things that could improve the set, but nothing that's dire.
Okay, well, what additions would you like to have or make? I'm creating a budget for seasons 5 and 6, so I need to know what we're looking at and what that's going to translate to in dollars and cents.
Um, a teleprompter, a camera, some bulbs, the octagon light, two mics, mic stands, um, either one or two SD cards, but I'm not sure how many gigs that like the board can capacitate. Um, lavaliers, travel lights, monitors, and travel mics.
That's a mighty specific list for someone who doesn't really need anything.
I mean, we've successfully created and released 3 shows using what we already have. Like, most of what's on that list is ones. Like, mic stands, bulbs, SD cards, lavaliers, travel mics, travel lights. Those are the main needs.
Okay, so that's good. I'll prioritize those things and make a list of the others, um, so we can add them as we go.
Okay, well, add at least one mic stand to the priority list.
I thought that was a one.
Do I need it tomorrow? No. But, like, if we have in studio guests, will I need it then? Yeah, like, I want the guests to be comfortable and I want to be comfortable. And since we don't have a table set up, like, a mic stand becomes a necessity. And speaking of guests, like, where are we with that? What's the latest? What updates do you have?
Probably none. I wouldn't concern myself with me if I were you. Your results aren't so impressive for you to be criticizing anyone. First of all, I actually produce results. The objective here is quality, friend, not just output. Okay, is that the holdup? You can't find quality guests? Yo, what is your problem? I don't have a problem. So why you coming in here on 10 offering negativity? Why don't you offer something helpful? Like a hand with setup? Oh no, you got that. Pre-production is your job. I don't ask you to help me in post. Maybe your editing would be better if you did. What you said? Don't clam up now, Braveheart. Speak your piece. Sorry, boy. Ain't nobody scared of you. So what happened? What you said? Repeat yourself. I said, maybe I do need to help you in post so your editing could be better. Oh, so you're barely managing your job responsibilities, but you think you can do mine better? I'm saying, take some of that critical energy and apply it to you. You've been coming at me crazy and I've been letting a lot of it slide, but that's not what we're doing today, okay? We can go toe to toe if we need to, but you're not about to try me every time we're in the same space. That's what we not about to do.
Yo, I don't know where this feud started or why, but this ain't it, friends.
Nah, P, she got something on her chest. Let her talk. I got an answer for every question. So what's up? What's up? What's up with you? Produce some guests. Produce some guests. Like, you act like I'm sitting around doing nothing. All season long, I'm hands-on. And off season, same thing. I'm never just sitting around, and you know that. So you could go ahead with that live wire energy. Is there room for improvement over here? Sure. But don't sit there all high and mighty like you about to get an Academy Award for Best Editor. You're miles from that. You think I don't wrestle with the flaws and the errors? That's what you think? That it takes me mad long to edit because I'm just sitting here admiring Passion's beauty? Like, don't be dumb. Every transition, every title, every font, and font size, every color, every clip, and snippet. They are painstakingly selected. Am I going to use the same font for each social media clip? How can I make this 60 seconds? Should I use this instead of that? Should I add an effect? All of that is what I consider before saying, okay, Passion, this is ready to be uploaded. So if I release something and it was imperfect, I still produced more results than you. The only thing you're producing right now is discord and disharmony. How? By challenging you? Challenging me? Here's a challenge question. Why are you releasing footage of our meetings? And better question, why are you allowing that? And if you're gonna put our business out there, how you not gonna have us looking our best? You got shadows where there shouldn't be, continuity issues. Continuity is a pre-production and production responsibility. I'm an editor, not a magician. A good editor is a magician. And an editor that got thrown into a job that they did not sign up for, but do daily to do their part in making sure their friend wins. An editor who had to put on that hat because the so-called professional who was paid to do the job didn't want to do the work, but wanted to be paid for doing the least. An editor who started with no know-how, but has crawl, cry, and YouTube University their way through 4 seasons and creative content. Listen here, you miserable wretch. I'm going to always give Passion her just due because she has more than earned it. And I'm going to give myself as much grace as I feel to, because one thing's for sure, 2 things for certain. I give it my best effort before I give it to anybody to criticize. If my best ain't good enough, it ain't for lack of trying. And if the person criticizing got suggestions but no know-how or demonstration or implementation, baby, they can go fly a kite in them Canadian wildfires. And so can you. So all this grace for you and landmines for me. Don't do that. I'm not some vast expanse of volatile territory that's liable to blow up and dismember you at any step. Cut it out. The last 3 times we've been together, that's been the energy. Or are you that unaware of yourself? How about y'all are equally unaware of how similar you are? You are doing everything you can to create TV quality media productions. Meanwhile, you have $1 million studios putting out Boo Gaga. I see you. I see your effort. I see your drive. I see your commitment. I see how unrelenting you are. I see you and all that you do and all that it requires, all that it takes from you. And I see how it often gives you little more than bragging rights to an audience of you and you alone. I see that. And I'll do it again and again because I don't just want to see you win. I'm determined to help you win. You don't think I'm equally as determined? Actually, no. Wow. You talk to her about the new show? New show? Not yet. Why not? You know she needs a year to round up 12 guests. Hey, yo, enough. Nah. She got her 15 seconds of fame, and now I'm going to shine a light on it. You think all I do is plug up some equipment and turn some lights on? You think that's the entirety of my job? I'm asking you, do you think that's all I do? I don't think about what you do because I'm busy focusing on what I do. See how that works? Okay, so let's clear some things up. My role isn't just saying, hey, friend, want to come on my show? Oh, so it's your show now. It's the show I produce, so I have as much right to claim it as anyone else here. News to me, but keep talking. My role is creating the email, sending whatever waiver or NDA, scheduling, rescheduling, because you still have to maintain your professionalism when your potential guests don't respect the business as a business. It's sitting with Passion, making sure bills get paid, emails get answered, finding the professional development masterclass, courses, summits, holding her accountable to get things done, whether she gets them done or not. It's researching equipment, finding the right seller, choosing the right car to purchase with. It's picking shoot days and then life up jump in the boogie. So what was scheduled has to be switched around. It's keeping track of both of y'all and making sure no matter what happens behind the scenes, the brand looks good and is represented right come showtime. So while you're granting yourself all the grace you can stand and take your tone down a few notches. You're not the only one working, not the only one getting things done, and not the only one in Passion's corner. Okay, corner girl, since you so pro-passion and so hands-on, why didn't you know about the new show? For all the work you're doing, why does she feel like she's drowning in a kiddie pool? Why are y'all having meetings without me? We weren't. I was here working as usual. When I was getting ready to head out, I saw her in a pool of her feelings and I checked in. I'm waiting on the part where you fishing her out of the pool of her feelings turns into show development.
It didn't. I told her I was dancing with the idea of a new show and she gave me some perspective.
Do tell. I think maintaining the podcast as is with just me is a good look, with a secondary show that is specifically me sitting down talking to guests. Passion in people or passion in purpose or something. Just a space to allow people to tell their stories without trying to fit it in the podcast frame. Okay, yeah. So why was this a secret? It wasn't a secret. I asked her why she was entertaining your foolishness. What and she already feels overwhelmed. Your search for stardom. You're ridiculous. We covered this. Like I said, I wanted to know why she gave that any life. She got 10,000 things on her mind, and you adding something of non-import is whack. And her entertaining it is whack. I don't think it's a bad idea to hear from y'all throughout the season. Passion. Stop adding things to an already full plate. Make room on the plate first or you're gonna end up with a mess that you're gonna have to clean up. And you don't have time for that. Are you really that pressed to be giving ear time? I'm not dignifying that with an answer. I said what I said when I said it. Go back in your archives and watch the replay for the answer. You should be happy that I'm sharing it. You want to be a star, right? Well, congratulations. Now you a celebrity. Are y'all finished? Y'all. As in, you all. As in, both of you. As in, the two of yous. Y'all. Are y'all done? When you trying to roll out this new show? I'm thinking at the close of season 5. Like, let's do a trial during the winter break. Because that'll give you ample time to secure guests and do work behind the scenes. Then we can flesh we can flesh it out a little bit more, right? And then she'll be able to tie up her loose ends before what am I trying to say? Before starting to edit another show. What are we looking at for a wrap date? The 21st? If that's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. It is. So, are we looking at an 11/28 rollout or 12/5? 12/5. I don't know why, but those numbers are speaking to me. Right? I felt it too. I bet. It's on the calendar. And we're going to run that from 12/5 until January 9, or... What about doing a pilot? Like, release it for December only. And then, based on feedback, you know where to go. This is why I said I've been dancing with it. You know that off-season time gives us a chance to regroup and get it together. It gives the Passionists a chance to catch up on episodes that they missed. It also gives them an opportunity to do their friends and family thing. Like, you know, it's holiday season. So we want to make sure that they have time to do what they need to do without an impact of viewership. So let's poll them. What you mean? Do an audience poll and ask them if they want a whole other show running during the off season or if they want a Christmas break to digest the information. Okay, where do we post that? The socials. I think YouTube has a feature for that. I know IG has one. I'm sure Big Brother over there gonna put this out so we can tell them to leave it in the comments. We can start putting feelers out from now and keep checking back in to check the temperature as the year goes. That sounds good to me.
What you think?
Sounds like you finally doing some work.
Hey, yo.
No, I'm playing. It sounds good.
All right, so I'll add that to the list of things we need to attend to.
Alright, well, since we all here, is there anything else we need to cover?
No, because if we're going to get your plate empty, we need to get back to pre-production for seasons 5 and 6.
Alright, well, then I'm gonna head out.
Before you do, did you ever do the conversion from the documentary?
Nah, but I don't think that should be a standalone. I think it needs like a voiceover or like an intro or something so that they know it's an excerpt. Give me that intro, we can complete the audio component. You did the descriptions already?
I was just gonna copy and paste from YouTube so there's uniformity.
Alright, so let's wrap this up for today because everybody has tasks that they need to complete, and we'll say we reconvene in like 2 weeks.
I'm good with that.
That works.
In the meantime, let's go ahead and finish that other project so that we can get that scratched off this list.
Let's do it.
You out of here?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff to work on.
Alright, later on.
Later on.
Stay black.